What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Hope your weekend was good. Mine was great. Enjoyed some beautiful weather. Went to Yellowstone, actually, the national park. Why is my printer blinking? And it was nice. Saw a lot of animals, a lot of different kind of animals: bears, coyotes, bison, pronghorn, elk, deer. Saw some eagles. Didn't see wolves. Anyways, so yeah, it was great. Let's take a look at the store. So Friday we sold 8, Saturday we sold 8, Sunday we sold 9, today we sold 5. This is the first store, of course. Everything's in red, which I can't believe we are down 47% in the last 31 days in quantity sold. Doesn't really seem like it, but I guess let's look back. So that would be what? April, be March. Oops. Oh, let's just go March 12th to April 13th. So yeah, so it was up. So we had a spike in March because that's what am I doing? Everybody's spoiled. It's about 14, 13, 14 a day. And it started to taper off. This is actually a better graph. So it started to taper off around here. I don't know. But we're still getting rid of items. We're under 4,000 listings now. We're actually at 3,999. So yeah, we're just getting rid of more stuff. And I don't know. It's good. It's good to get rid of these old items. I have a lot of research to do. That company I was telling you guys about, I finally got accepted to be on their website and or to purchase from them, I should say. Um, so I'm going to be setting that up today after I'm done with this video. And I got research to do on, I don't know, 5 or 6 other leads, I guess you could say, just to see how we can take another step forward in our business here and get us back to the winning ways that we used to have almost 2 years ago before we hit a brick wall and fell off a cliff. Now let's go to the second store. Second store, we had a good weekend in it. Thursday we sold 1, Friday 2, Saturday 1, Sunday 2, and today 2. So pretty good. We're getting closer. Let's hit 62. We'll know we're selling 2 a day on average. Again, next Monday, we'll get our top rated status on this account. So that'll be good. We've been at it, I think it's 5 months exactly. I think we started on January 13th or something like that. So um, doing good. You know, it's still a smaller store. It's 400 and it's like 450, 460, something like that, uh, items. So it's not huge. There's going to be some volatility in it, but we'll just keep going. If we can get more items, you know, sell more items, make more money, then we can list even more per day, get the store bigger, get more sales per day. Growing is just, it's tough. It's tough to be patient, I should say. So, and one of the things I wish I would have added to my video, the 8 things that I did, you know, when you look to start an e-commerce business, is I should have added timeline, meaning how long are you going to give this venture to work? Are you going to give it 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Um, how long are you going to give it before it gets to a level that you want? And then that's the other thing you got to decide. Well, how big? What's the minimum size I want this thing to be? Probably going to think in terms of income. It has to make me, we'll just say profit, you know, 3,000 a month. It's just a side gig, or 6,000 and 10,000 a month. It has to make me 30,000 a month, whatever that is. Um, I think those are two important things. Then I could have made it a top 10. Would have been nice and catchy. Um, but I think those are two important things. How much effort and time are you gonna put into this thing before you call it quits? And how much money does it need to produce? For me, um, I don't really know the answer to that first one, because we were almost there. We were like really close to having huge success, selling 20, sometimes 25, almost 30 items a day. And then we hit that brick wall for whatever reason, still don't know. And we lost 2/3 of our business, traffic and sales. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this before I would pull the plug. That's not a plan that I have. I want to see this thing through and through and see it successful. I think having this second store, um, rather than waiting around for the first store to uh, fix itself, is a good plan. Excuse me, because it gets us money coming our way without having to wait. I mean, the first store could take the rest of the year before it really turns around. Because we still have a lot of items, like I mentioned last time, over there to sell. So that are not good, I should say, low selling fruit that we need to get rid of. So yeah, I don't really know. I always thought with the second store that somewhere around 6 months. Um, again, depending on how many you list, but I'm curious to see what happens next week when we get top rated. See how that affects the store. Um, it should increase traffic and should help sales, but it's not a guarantee. What is a guarantee is you're going to save on fees, so that'll bring in more money. So that's good. You get 10%, I believe it is. So yeah, for every dollar, or every $10, you save a dollar. So that's huge. So I'm excited to see that. But I think sometime around um, July would be 6 months. Mid-July would be 6 months. Maybe into summer. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So today's 13th. So you figure, let's just say we need another 525 items to get to 1,000. Let's just say 1,000 is like, okay, good size store. You're gonna, see more sales. So we list 5 a day. That's 105 days. That's with, of course, nothing selling. 105 days, which is almost 3.5 months. So, or a little over 3 months. Sorry, not 3.5. So, you know, if you're selling 3 per day, uh, you can take off. Yeah, you're gonna take off another 315 items, wouldn't you? So, yeah, it's gonna be longer than 3 months. It's gonna be probably 5 months, or we're up to 1,000. So, it's gonna take a little while, unless we just were able to buy a lot of something ridiculously cheap, like $2 an item, and then just throw a couple hundred items in the store, which you never know, could happen. We'll have to see how these connections that I'm learning about and getting introduced to are going to work out. Um, I think one of the biggest things, uh, a guy in the group that I was talking to was telling me, which is very true, is these, we'd all like to have the wholesale deal. I want to buy the best brand, whatever brand you think that is to you, um, for cheap, right, from you, or for a decent price, to where they're still making money, but you can make money too. Problem is, most of these companies don't need any more buyers. They have all their buyers already because they're probably established. So maybe you get lucky and get in because they're looking for more business for whatever reason, or it's a newer company that doesn't have a bunch of buyers yet, which is a little bit risky because it's a newer company and you have no idea. Are they just going to take your money and run? going to send you crap, So there's a lot to it when you're thinking about sourcing on the larger scale, because you're physically not seeing the item, going and getting it, uh, at like Goodwill, which, you're going to hand them cash or your card and you're going to get the item, right? So there's no risk there. Um, but it's also a lot more time. Like I mentioned before, I could get thousands of items in a matter of seconds, probably putting an order in online, right? There's some risk involved when it's a new relationship. So there'll be a lot of research. I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing a bunch of research and like I said, trying to learn as much as I can. And yeah, I don't know. We kind of need a break in this business. We kind of need something to go our way because we've been getting our butts kicked for, I don't know, a year and a half now, something like that. And we didn't do anything. I have no idea what happened. So, but anyways, yeah. Well, there you go. I'll let you guys know tomorrow how the research goes today, and hopefully I'll have some good news. And again, I was just curious. Our impressions are about half of what they were yesterday so far today, so we got a ways to go. Um, yeah, I'll just do more research. I don't know where I was going with my thought. I'll just do more research and we'll see what comes of it. And I'll let you guys know. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate everyone stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.